friends, and welcome to this channel. Today's tutorial I will show us how to use SVGs on Android. So if you have an SGV file, ensure it is built for Android because we have different web-based SVG and the Android one. So how to recognize an Android SVG? You can download from Google Material Icon website. So it will be in this format. You will surely see the Android attributes there. You will surely see the mention of it. So this is the format of Android SVGs. So I'm going to show us how to use them in sketchware. So if you have an SVG file, we come to our resources, durable, any of the durable, preferably this. Then we select the SVG. We select the SVG, so we look for the file format SVG. Let me just use this. So for just test purposes, and this, let's use this story. So we can rename it so that it will be easier to remember in our project. Let's just rename it orders.xml, page info, page.xml, rates.xml. Now the good thing about SVG is it is easily customizable. So I can even change the color. I can change the color of the icon to, let's say, I can even change it to, let me look for a color code. So that we'll do it in real time. So let's say I'm looking for a color code red. So let's look for color code red, which is F44336. F44366. So using F44366 for others, F44336. So now let's apply it to our project. For this, I'm setting the image to an image view and also a bottom navigation. So let's extract the code used in this bottom navigation, which we will use to add items and icons to our bottom navigation bar or view. So we're not going to be using this. Now let's make it this way. So for the first item, we're going to change the ID. This is 0. That's the first item. The first item is 0. Now our image name for the first one is orders, according to what we added in our durable orders. So orders is the first one. Orders is the first one. So the second one we change this. So this is needed when we're doing on-click listing of our bottom navigation page. And then the third one, let's confirm the third one. So we slip my mind. Rates. So the third one is rates. Rate. So we'll change this to rate. So I change it to rate. Page and orders. Now to set to use it for our image view. So to not waste time, you can just use extract the code from this block. You just need to do is extract the codes use here. Then we just get the first line codes, copy it. So this is how to use the codes from a block. So let me just use a rate icon. All right. So for clarity, so let's compile the project. So the app have been installed. Let's check it out. So we can see orders, page, and rate. So if we observe, the icon colors is not reflecting red. Why is it doing that? It's because bottom navigation bar always change the color of every image to black. So if I'd have used orders, in this my image view, it would have appeared red. But because I didn't use orders in my image view, so it's still showing black. But that is how to use SVG images for an Android project. So for confirmation, let's change the image to orders. So let's change it to orders so that we can see that the icon actually changes. So if you have the project, you can verify, you can see it's showing red. So why like I said, why the image appear black is bottom navigation code, internal codes changes every image color to black. Thank you for watching. Please share, subscribe, and like this video. The project link SWB file is in the project description. Please share and support this page. Thanks for watching.